Hello, everybody. My name is Kareem Rushdy. I'm a teacher at Nancy Campbell Academy. I've had the pleasure of teaching my special guest, and she made some really, really cool videos in my class, and we had a lot of good times for sure. And we're here today to talk a little bit about something really awesome that's happened in your life. So, if you don't mind, if you can introduce yourself a little bit.
Yeah, sure. My names are Elisa Ishimwe. Um, I'm from Rwanda, which is located in the heart of Africa, and I'm a grade 12 student at Nancy Campbell Academy. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be with you.
We're here to talk about a recent exciting thing that's happened. You've been awarded a really incredible and honorable scholarship. So we're really excited, and that scholarship, we'll talk more about it. But first, I wanted to just ask you a little bit like, why did you choose Nancy Campbell Academy?
Yeah, okay, thank you. I chose Nancy Campbell Academy mainly because of the school slogan, which is Unity in Diversity. So I thought if I would attend Nancy Campbell Academy, it would be fun and I'll be like learning from everyone. Learning how to interact with others in a diverse environment. And also on the website, there are like different activities done by students, like service trip and Nancy Campbell's ability to keep students involved in service opportunities attracted me in a way that in my home country, at my former school, I did quite a number of service or like I I did like volunteering activities, and I found like happiness and pleasure helping others, helping the community around me. And for a fact, actually, serving others is my life mission. So the fact that Nancy Campbell Academy involved or encouraged students to participate in volunteering activity attracted me in a way of like, yeah, I said then that would also make me to keep giving back to the community around me and to get involved.
Wow, that's amazing. Um, yeah, I was just listening to what you were saying. You said something very profound, like I got goosebumps. You said that service and serving others is your life's mission. I gotta know,
Yeah.
like, where did that come from?
I joined very many clubs. I joined debate club. I joined Gala club, patriotism club, agriculture club, like every environment club, Model United Nations. I joined many clubs, but in Gallop Club, we really like started this project of helping girls in our school community, teaching them, like helping them in their like studies, and also like teaching them about how they can contribute to the environment, teaching them about how they can prevent themselves from early pregnancies, because my school was in a community in a community without so many resources. It was one of the community sectors in Rwanda with high rate of early pregnancies, dropouts. Yeah, so we started helping these girls. I did many volunteering activities, and I also was selected to participate in the economic development program, whose main mission was to encourage the youth to solve problems in the community using available resources. So it was really like something where I learned more of like uh, solving things in my community. It's where I got the passion of helping people. So like that thing, like knowing that I'm in a society where I can bring change, because I saw like, wow, it really like brought like a difference, and these girls were able to excel. They were able also to make a difference, to contribute to their community, being that they were supported. Like it brought to me like something that I like, my presence really matters, really matters. So that's why I started. That's why I made helping others my life mission, because it's really good, and we live here not like as human beings, but like as a family where we can live for each other, help for each other. And I hope through this, hope I will keep like helping the society, the community around me, and bringing a positive impact in the world. That's it.
You are an inspiring person. Thanks for sharing all of that. And I know there's so much more to say. I'm just listening to you talking and I'm thinking in my head and I'm getting really inspired. So it's interesting because you started off by saying that you were so grateful to get, a partial scholarship to Nancy Campbell. But then here you are, and you have your own foundation, and you're helping other people do the same thing, and you're just in high school, right? So I'm really, really excited and inspired, because I actually believe that youth are the ones that have the power to bring about change. That's my personal belief, right? And I know this, and I've seen it more and more. But I feel like when other youth get to see someone like you and hear about your story, already, they will be more inspired to take action and bring about change in society, right? So it's really, really cool. So you've been awarded the International Presidential Scholarship for $100,000 to Huron University, which is part of Western. So I wanted to just first ask you, like, how did you hear about it?
I don't remember the day well, but I saw an email. Like, I was in the living room with my brothers. My parents were not around. So I just saw an email, and it was saying, because I was opening it from my phone, I couldn't see like the whole subject of the email. Yeah, so it was like international presidential, like something was like, so I had to like open. But if I had saw like it was decision, I would like freak out. I was like, wait, really? Yeah, so when I opened the email, it said, congratulations, you are being awarded international presidential scholarship. And then I was like, really? Am I really like dreaming? So I had to like refresh my email and then go back to the email and then see the date and then read again, because it was saying like Elisa. So then that's me. They called it like, yeah. So I was so surprised because I did like the interview that same week, or like the last week. So I wasn't expecting to hear from them anytime like soon. So I was at home with my brothers. I screamed. I was so happy because like it wasn't something I was expecting really. Because yeah. So when I opened the email, there was also like a video by the it was a message of by the president of Huron University College saying. And it was not like a video sent to everyone, like the same video, because it was saying like something I said in the interview, and it was saying like, yeah, Elisa, something like that. So I was like, oh, this is real. So I was so happy, like I couldn't, I cannot express really well how I felt, but I really felt happy, surprised, and yeah, grateful. Yeah.
That's so amazing. And what did your brothers say or do?
Yeah, my brothers were like, "Oh, what happened? What happened? Where are you screaming?"
You
They're like,
have your phone and screaming.
Yeah, I was like, they're like, "What's going on? Please show us what's going on." So I was like, "Yeah, I got a scholarship, but because maybe they're young, they cannot, get how happy how I was." They're really like, yeah, oh, congratulations, really, let's see, maybe you're lying to us. So I gave them my phone to like see it, and then they're like, oh wow, congratulations. And yeah, okay, when that when I ended like showing them the email, I waited for my parents to come because I didn't want to like just call them on a call and then say that, or like tell them what happened. So my dad was in his room, and then I waited for him to come back in the living room, and my mom was at work. So yeah, so it was really so surprising to them. They're like, my dad was really, no, you're lying. So like I had to also show them the
Everyone was in disbelief and shock.
yeah. They I had to like show them the email, and then yeah, they were like, both of them were so happy, and my dad was so happy because he was really there. Both of them were really looking forward to the decision, because on the day before the deadline, I had to like print the copy out and then like write my personal information and then scan it, send it back. So when I sent an email to my dad asking him to print it for me, he did not see the email because like he always received many emails. So like I
Oh,
was freaking out on that night. I was like, no, really, you did. And it was past the curfew, so he couldn't like go to the where he
mm.
could like print the copy. So like I think that day he woke up at 4 a.m. to go print the copy for me, because he was
Wow,
like,
that's
no,
so
I'm not
nice.
the one who's gonna let this, maybe it's an opportunity. I'm not the one who's not gonna like let this happen. Yeah, so it was like I stayed up all night waiting for I couldn't sleep, and yeah, hopefully, and yeah, fortunately I sent everything, and yeah, everything before the deadline, with few minutes before the deadline.
That's so awesome. Wow. So that was a stressful day when
Yeah,
you
it
were
was
up.
all day. So that's why they recalled that moment, and then they're like, oh wow. So they're like so happy, so proud. Yeah. And they're
Mm.
really looking forward to like in the fall when I'll be attending Huron University.
Wow, that's so amazing. That's so
Yeah,
exciting. So let's talk about the application process real quick. So
yeah, sure.
how did you choose Huron? Why did you do that? And like, did anyone help you with the process?
Yes, so thank you. I chose Huron. I was okay. Was not I would when I was when we're like starting the whole application process. I was like somehow confused because I was like, yeah, I want to like go to all of these schools. I wanted to apply to all the schools. Like I wanted to apply to 10 plus Canadian universities, every university in Ontario. So I was really confused. So I had a meeting with Miss Wang because he was the one I was in her group for like a university counseling thing. So we were like reviewing universities I want. She asked me what I wanted to study, and then yeah, I had like few options, and then he like suggested me other options, and then he told me Huron University College can really be a good fit because I wanted to study global development studies and economics, because it's a liberal arts university, and like social that program, she told me that that program is one of their like specialized, or like they're specialized in it. And it's yeah, so I started searching the school. Like I really fell in love with the school. I was like, oh wow, this is really a good school. So
So you weren't thinking about Huron, and Miss Wong was like,
no,
"Hey, you should check out Huron."
no, I didn't know about Huron. I knew about Western
Wow.
University. Yeah.
Oh.
So I wanted to actually apply to Western University. Yeah.
Mm,
Because
okay.
yeah, I did not know about the I didn't know about Western affiliated colleges. Yeah, so
Right.
I didn't know they were there. And yeah, so Miss Wang was like introducing, like telling me about their affiliates like Russia, Huron, because she also advised me to apply to Brescia, but when I started like comparing things, like viewing how the school is, searching more about the school, I chose to apply to Huron. And one thing, it was, I saw like the school had like some similarities with Nancy Campbell, because it's also like a small college. It's a liberal arts college, whose main like mission or maybe vision is to transform students into leaders with hearts. So I was like,
Right.
yes, I have to apply. So I applied. I wasn't. I got my offer of
Right.
admission in late January, and I started. I was yeah. So when I got accepted, there was still like another issue. Like, the money is too much. I cannot. My family cannot afford. So I started like googling different like scholarships they can offer, and then I saw the International Presidential Scholarship. So when I asked Miss Wang to, because it needed nomination from school counselor, anyone like from the school to nominate me. So I asked Miss Wang to nominate me, but she told me there are like other candidates on the nomination like list, and it has to be decided by the whole staff. So I didn't know like this whole nomination thing
Wow.
was really real, because she
What
was
a
saying
wild ride.
in a staff meeting. I was like, oh, if then it's staff meeting and everyone, maybe I won't get nominated. I won't be, nominated, because I was thinking maybe other students deserve it, and they are new to the school, and they are like well known. They did the staff, maybe the administration was able to meet this student in person. They were there last year, and all the like the grade 11, grade 10. So it's like someone who just attended online courses cannot be nominated, because I thought not everyone know me, maybe not all the teachers. So like it was, for me, like I was giving like all the chances to other students, and I wouldn't even be sad about it, because I thought others deserve it. Others did like really tangible things, in grade 11, service things, like other things. So I was new to the school. I was like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I won't attend Huron. So I was like desperately like maybe waiting for other colleges to answer me. And I got like 3 days later, I got a message from Miss Wang. She was telling me that I can be able to nominate you now. You're nominated, so I need to like fill this form. I was like, oh, really? So like that only made me so happy. Even before applying, it made me so happy. I was like, I cannot really express it, but it made me so happy. So it was like few days before the deadline, because I couldn't apply yet. I wasn't before being nominated, because I'll be doing like what if another person get nominated. So I'll be doing like everything, like all the things, just for they wouldn't be useful. So I just waited. I know it was like 3 days before the deadline. I was waiting for the nomination, and because they were not answering me, I thought maybe someone else got nominated. So when I saw the message, I started like doing everything. I had to do an essay, a personal statement, and also I had to submit a resume. So I did everything in 2 days. I really did. I was like, I have to. There's no excuse. I got nominated. I have 2 days before the deadline, but I have to do everything. I have to complete everything. So I really tried hard, and we were also like doing tests. We had like so many things those days, and I couldn't ask like my friends to edit the essay for me. So I really like did everything on my own, tried to get everything together on time. And then as I told you before, I was having like an issue with the think the copy because it was not printed. But
Right.
I sent everything before, like it was 5 minutes before the deadline, because I stayed up all night. I had to make sure. I saw this as an opportunity, so I was like, if I got nominated, then maybe there's really a chance of also getting the scholarship. That's why I really put so much
Right.
effort to it. Yeah.
That's amazing. So you're just operating on like faith and just saying like, it's an opportunity. So, I
Yeah.
think sometimes people get opportunities and they go, this is really cool, but then don't follow up with the work. So I love what you're saying. Like there's an opportunity. So that means put in the work, right? Like take the
Yeah.
time and effort. So that's
Yeah.
really, really good to hear. So I wanted to now share, we had an assembly, a school assembly like we have every day, but one of them,
Yeah.
we announced your scholarship, and I wish we were recording. We didn't record that one because why? Because everybody started to cry, right? I know I was crying, but I was trying to hide it. And teachers were crying, vice principal was crying. Just there's so much pride. It's really something you can be proud of, and your family and your country and our school, and our country can be proud of having given a scholarship to you. So it's really amazing. But how did you feel during that assembly when everyone starts crying?
I felt like the staff and the whole school community was like happier than I was, because I was really I don't know, I was also happy, but like seeing other people like being happy for me, supporting me, congratulating me, like it was like actually the whole subject of the assembly. So I thought, I was like, this I mean the whole school community is actually is happier than I am, or than I was when I received the email saying that I got the scholarship. And the reason was because I was really, by that time it wasn't like so fresh, because I got the email, it was like late at night, and I couldn't like text someone, and also like the time difference. So it's like, I'm gonna announce it tomorrow, it's okay. So by that time I was not that hyper, but I was like so happy. But seeing everyone, like seeing people cry, like everyone send me like congratulations messages, and it was really a big support for me, and I truly appreciate it, because um because uh, because also without the full support from the staff, from my friends, I wouldn't have applied, and I wouldn't have like maybe got the scholarship, like got my recommendation letter. So I was so happy when I saw that, when I like, like being in a community where people are happy for you, when they are truly supporting you. So it also made me so happy. And when they it also like, that time it also like added something in me, because when they asked me to say something, I was really like, but why, like what am I gonna say? Because all I could think was actually thanking everyone who supported me, who like thanking everyone for like supporting me, for encouragement, for the joy, the everything. So I was so happy. So I'm so grateful to have like a school community, like to have a community and to have people around me. Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Who are so supportive. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's super awesome. I'm thinking back to when I was in high school, and I'm just thinking like we didn't have that kind of vibe. Like it's really something special when,
Yeah.
like you said people were happy for you. That's a big deal. That sounds simple, but I think we live in a society where there's always competition.
Yeah, and also something that made me like so happy that day, like the day I announced that I got a scholarship. It was because I was actually thinking not to announce it, like I had some thoughts before like announcing it. I was maybe like I know if I announce it they're gonna say it like to in the assembly. So I was thinking maybe I'm discouraging other students, or like I'll be like making them like worry much that maybe they're not, some are that are not like getting hearing back from universities, or maybe I would
Mm.
make like I would make them think like, wait, why not, why didn't I apply, like something like that. So I didn't want to make my friends, my fellow grade 12 students, to feel bad about it, and to like think that they didn't do their best, or they are not deserving. So that's why I had thoughts of not like saying it. But again, I thought, I knew like if I don't say it, obviously they will know it, and I'll be I'll feel bad for not saying such good news. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like seeing like everyone so happy, even like I wasn't expecting it. Like my other grade 12 students were like saying, telling me that I inspired them and motivated them to do better, and I gave them hope that they might, to those who applied for scholarship, that they might get them, and also get offers, different offers of admission. Yeah, so it was really, I was so happy that I that the whole school community was happy, that my fellow grade 12 students were I mean felt so inspired. Yeah.
That's so amazing. It's just like such a good vibe. But it's also good to hear the story behind, because it's not like you just filled out a quick form and then here you go, great success. No, it's like it was a process. And this has started a while ago, what you have been sharing with us, that um, even started your own foundation, started with a club at your other school with service and working, and also your academic excellence and pushing, and then service and doing things, and boom, boom, boom. And then Nancy Campbell, and then this opportunity after meeting with the school counselor, and like it's a big deal. It's like it's a lot of small events that build up to this huge opportunity, right? So it's
Yeah.
really cool to hear. So thanks for sharing. Like,
Thank
I
you too.
personally was very interested because I had no idea you were even applying, because I just teach at the school. I don't get involved too much with all the applications. That stuff goes over my head. Sometimes students ask me like, "Hey, where should I go? What should I study?" I go, "I don't know. What do you love?" And that's my
Yeah.
advice. So Miss Schaefer, Miss Wong, they know, and they know the
Yeah.
process really well. So that's why I'm really personally excited to hear the story. Like
Yeah.
I knew a little bit about what you have done, but to hear this in detail is really inspiring. So thanks so much for sharing. I just have, um, can I ask you like two more questions?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. So just one quick one. When you applied to Nancy Campbell Academy, did you ever think that something like this would happen?
Um Well, no, I wasn't thinking anything like, like as getting the scholarship. And yeah, I wasn't really expecting such a thing, and it was like so surprising to me, because when we even started, like in the first semester, when they're like telling us about starting the whole application process, I was like looking into the schools, like looking their tuition fees, and they're like the international tuition fees, like they're so high, and maybe I started even like doubting, maybe I won't attend a Canadian university, maybe I don't know. I was like worrying much about it, but when when like I talked to Miss Schaefer and Miss Wang, like before, even like before applying, before thinking about it, they like encouraged me to look into different opportunities, and also to,
Mm.
yeah. So like it was like in November, I started like looking for different of scholarship opportunities, bursaries, financial aids, things like that. So I wasn't really expecting such thing to happen, because even the ones that I was getting, they were like so competitive, because the like 5 students, 2 students, 10 students are selected like for the scholarship, and it's like something like where everyone around the world applies. And I want to say something, that even like researching them, it was like I was not told by Miss Wang or like Miss Schaefer that there is this scholarship, apply for it. There is this scholarship, apply for it. So I had to like make some research, and then see the requirements, and also their like academic requirements pushed me and motivated me to excel in class, to raise my GPA, because they are also competitive and they take students with high GPAs. So I started looking into these requirements like before, like earlier in November, to like make sure I'm on track, to make sure that I'll still be eligible to apply, just to apply. I wasn't expecting maybe to hear from them to get anything, but also applying is also like something big.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, and through like the whole process of researching different opportunities is what made me like know that there is an international presidential scholarship at Huron, and I'd applied to Huron. I was thinking of applying to Huron, so I was thinking, yeah, I can also apply, but like academic requirements, I was still trying to also raise my GPA.
That's so awesome. That's so cool. Okay, so just last question, and then we'll hang up. Is other than this obviously exciting scholarship award to Huron, that you may or may not work out for you, but we're hoping it does, what is your favorite part of being a student at Nancy Campbell Academy?
Yeah, okay, so my favorite part of being a Nancy Campbell, or like being a Nancy Campbell student, is like having a community that is so welcoming, supportive, friendly. Because I was new to the school, and I made like I wasn't thinking that I would make many friends from around the world just like online, like having same classes, being in the same group, being in the same Wattpad group. So like I made different friends, and also one of the most like favorite part of being a Nancy Campbell Academy student is like having the staff, like having so like supportive staff. Like teachers here are so like they help you with everything. They make sure that you're on track, you are performing well. They are understanding, they are so supportive, and like the small class sizes allows like teachers to like get to work with different students. And it was one of the things that made me like made me excel academically, because teachers really helped me where I wasn't even getting like the course material. They gave me like different advice, they guided me, they were like so supportive. And the teachers here are so like, I don't know, they're so friendly, they're so like, they're easily approachable, like they help students. And also another thing that I like about being a Nancy Campbell student, it's been like only online, but I've had like different experiences, is attending like game nights and movie nights, because they're like so fun. Because I didn't regret sacrificing my whole night because of the time difference, just to watch like movies, just to like converse or like have discussions with friends. And also like the group calls with friends, the wildfire is so amazing. It teaches you like many different things, like online service opportunities, the online events. It was like so enjoyable, it was so good. And I was also thinking like, So now if online it's so good, so how would it be when I was there like in person? So like I really liked everything, like the assembly just gives me like good vibes. And also I liked how Nancy Campbell, like students are encouraged to be like critical thinkers, more moral leaders, and also like have a positive impact to the community around, and also like mostly above it all like be global citizens, because like it's that is the perfect description of who I aspired to be. And yes, I can really testify that, yeah, I'm really like in the process and I'm really a global citizen.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. You really just like mentioned so many core values and aspects of our school. It was amazing. And I love the part where you said that you love your teachers, because that includes me. So I'm gonna put an emoji. Oh, actually I can't find the emoji. That's okay. Okay, so that's it. I thought this would be 10 minutes, but we went on for like almost 1 hour, which is good. That's fun. I'm really happy to have, hung out with you and learn more. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Peace
thank
and
you
love.
too.
Yeah, no problem. So go enjoy yourself. You're an amazing person. And you're doing amazing stuff. I love when good people get good opportunities. That's like my
Thank
favorite.
you.
Yeah, that's why I got so emotional in the assembly. I said, "Oh yes, it's a good, so very excited."
When I wake up every day, I know like the reason why I woke up today is because I still have something that has to be done. There's a purpose that I have
Mm,
to fulfill. And like that's what makes me like be like try to be a better version of myself every day. And yeah,
mhm.
I really think, yeah, also like my college thing, the major that I want to pursue is like global development studies and economics. And the reason why is because I said before, because it's like really involves like um working with people, like solving different issues, because global development actually focuses on how different issues in the society today can be changed. And
Mm.
yeah, I hope I'll be able to impact the community around me. I'll to help everyone to be useful to everyone who might need me, and also above all like change the world into a better place, contribute to changing it into a better place. Not just that I lived here, I ate, not just that I ate, I slept, woke
Right,
up
right,
all
right.
day. Yeah, a mark or like a proof that I lived is making a difference in the world. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, well, if you do end up at Huron in person, then you know you can come and visit me and Julie and the kids, and
Yeah.
come to school in Stratford in person, and we would
Yeah.
love to have you there. It's gonna be so amazing.
Yeah, I hope to attend. Huron is really a good school. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Elisa.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.